Well, the holidays can be a difficult time of year for families dealing with loss. John is here now with how one family turned that loss into a way to help others. Hey, John, good morning.
Good morning, Karen. A Newcastle family lost their newborn son, Archie, to a very rare disease called boring opiates back in April. Now they're raising funds to help other families that are going through a similar traumatic experience by starting Archie's Promise. Archie's father, the head basketball coach at Newcastle High School, and his wife told me about the first major fundraiser for the cause, which took place at one of their recent games.
Good job. All the way through. With my team, I always talk about the precious present.
Life's lessons can come from anywhere.
The precious present is now, here, in the moment.
Even the youngest teachers.
Whether he knew it or not, Archie taught us to value every moment.
No matter how many moments you have.
We just had our third son, Archie, in April, and we spent 4 days with him, and they were 4 of the most beautiful, intimate days that we've had together as a family. He passed away on April 20th.
Archie was a glimpse of heaven for us, and you know, he was perfect as can be, just wasn't made for this earth.
But Mom and Dad knew their son's purpose.
We said, having experienced that loss, we wanted to be able to create a foundation, an organization that would be able to support other families who are going through a devastating loss, through this crisis, the grief. And so Archie's Promise came about.
A fund no parent ever hopes they need, but one that has universal support.
It takes your breath away. I mean, it kind of humbles you in a lot of ways, and it makes you really gain perspective, you know, and Archie's life did that in a way, and so did Friday night.
Where the emphasis wasn't on the rivalry.
A whole student section had Archie's Promise shirts on, fans had them on, our team had them on, and even New Pal's whole team and coaching staff had them on. So really cool to see, you know, everybody come together for a bigger purpose.
Go Gav! Go Gav!
The season rolls on, but so does their son's legacy.
I think, you know, my lesson from Archie is just to trust in God's plan, because it doesn't always look like we may expect it to look here, but now we see it and we know that Archie's life is going to do wonderful things.
A life that barely started, but a name this community will always remember. You just saw the check there presented to the family, over $7,000 raised just at that game alone. But the Cox family says they need about $25,000 to get Archie's Promise up and running, so they can use your donations. And if you'd like to donate, there is a link in this story on our website, WTHR.com, doing some good for a very tough time in people's lives.
Yeah, it's unfortunately the tough time. And one thing I wanted to point out, something that stuck out to me, they were saying that Archie taught them to live in the moment. And I thought that was so valuable.
Because his moments on earth were so short, but taught them so much. And maybe makes Mom and Dad appreciate every second, you know, they get with all 3 of their, two of their kids now. But
awesome. Thank you, John. All right, thanks for that.